Alrighty folks, welcome back to another video, and this is going to be a different kind of video today. As you can see, no gameplay, okay? If you guys have been around on the channel, you know I did 100 straight days of Minecraft playthrough, and that was an absolute blast. I'm still uploading pretty much every other day, and today is what? Today is what? Friday? Today's Friday the 23rd. Today my first episode of Oblivion's going up, so hopefully if you watch that, you enjoy it. I want to talk about something different today. So right here on screen, you're going to see something like Moist Critical related, all right? If you know Moist Critical, he's fucking massive on YouTube, okay? He's a huge YouTuber. The past couple videos he's did have been on AI, and I just watched these videos, and this is totally eye-opening to me. Now, I'm decently versed in AI. I've listened to numerous podcasts, okay? I've seen multiple videos on it. Now, I've been realizing that a lot of the videos I'm seeing online now are AI generated, and this is exactly what we're going to talk about, is the fact that normal videos, real videos made by creators like myself, like my 100 episodes of Minecraft, now you can make those episodes of the Minecraft literally using AI, and it's pretty much indistinguishable. So in the two videos by Critical, I highly recommend you either watch them now before I do the rest of this video or watch them afterwards. I don't really care either way. But basically, you know, what he's talking about is the fact that street interviews to Minecraft playthroughs, and these are the two that he actually mentions, are so good now that you could fake them using, I forget what the actual program was called, but he talks about it in the video. Basically, in a nutshell, what's happening is now you can take an AI prompt, you can ask it to produce a creator for you that's going to talk through like Minecraft gameplay, and it's literally going to talk over Minecraft gameplay just like I do in all of my episodes. When it comes to street interviews, same thing. It's going to compile all the data, and it's going to generate a street interview with a script, blah, 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 everything that you want for it to do. It's going to produce that video for you. So instead of going out of your way to actually do this work and make the video like authentically and shit, all you have to do is plug in the prompt and it's going to make it for you. Now, why is this important? Well, because now to be a content creator, all you have to do is use AI basically to make the content. You no longer have to sit there like it takes me, you know, an hour of recording, then I got to sit there for an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I got to edit the video. And by the time it's uploaded, it's literally the next day. So it takes time to make these videos, right? It seems simple, it seems easy, but with all the cuts and shit that's in there, and I don't even edit to the degree that other people edit to, right? Some people have super entertaining, moving gameplay. They're zooming in here, zooming out. I do very like raw, authentic, pretty much like just cut com style with minimal editing, and it still takes me 2 to 3 hours. Now, with the snap of your finger, you can do it instantly. Why this is scary is because anybody who wants to be in content creation, who wants to be authentic, who wants to build an authentic audience and show proof that they're not an AI, channel or whatever, not that it really matters to most people. At this point, so many people are becoming accepting of it, and it makes sense, right? Because the content is entertaining. It's just as entertaining as watching the real thing. You can't distinguish the difference, so who's going to care, right? They're just going to be there watching the video, consuming, right? Consumer mentality. You're there to consume. So as you're watching these episodes, you might not even realize that they're AI, and most people are going to make that shift and they're not going to give a shit anyway. But for the people who try to create content, it's going to be that much harder for them to keep up, and at this point, it might even be too late for me with this channel. I might never get to even 1,000 subscribers. I don't know. Algorithms are weird. You know, it takes time to make these videos. It takes time away from me making money in other areas of life. And in the next couple years, it could be that pretty much all the content that you're consuming online is some which way altered or fully done by AI. And at that point, like, you could be the guy behind the screen, right? That's doing these videos with AI. That's not really what I want to do, man. I enjoy making the videos authentically. And so I'm not going to like sack what I want to do, or I guess my reputation, by sitting there and pumping out AI generated content. Sure, I'll find ways to implement it most likely, but I'm not going to sit there and make full-on AI walkthrough, playthrough videos because I just think it's fucking dumb. But for the people who are like me, it's going to be that much harder for us to actually make content, get our name out there, compete with these people, because AI is going to be doing it to a degree that's so freaking good that you're not going to be able to compete with it, really. And so the only audience you're going to have are the ones who know you from before, or somehow you get lucky and they realize that you're authentic and you've built up this proof over years that you're authentic. And maybe your one video gets out there to the algorithm and you could start to build a fan base. But I'm telling you right now, like, if you want to be in content creation or something along those lines and you want to make a name for yourself online, show people who you are and your authenticity, you need to start yesterday, man, because you got like maximum 2 years before this is just completely like so out of hand that you don't even know how to navigate what the fuck's going on. Another example that he put in that video was he was talking about a guy who literally made a super in-depth like TV commercial, right? Like, not in-depth, but it was a TV commercial. He made it as a joke, but it was right along the lines of one of those healthcare commercials you see. Oh, I was having this pain, and then this came into my life. blah, blah, blah. You know those fucking commercials. Everybody knows them. This guy used to build these commercials. It would spend $500,000 on the budget, and it would take months to create this thing front to back to put up on TV or online with a Facebook campaign just to be good enough to run it. And now in, 10, 15 minutes, he can run this through an AI prompt. His budget's $500 and he could pump this thing out in less than a day. And as it gets better, you're gonna be able to pump out 100 of these per day, have an entire campaign lined up. You could literally test a new campaign every single day using AI, and your budget's gonna be $500, potentially even less. It ain't gonna be $500,000. And when you think about these big corporations, and what do you think they're going to do? They're looking at it going, we could save $500,000 on the budget and make commercials that are just as good. Let's cut out everybody in between. Everybody, every actor, every guy who's doing script writing, they're all done. Get rid of them because we don't need them anymore. What are they going to do? Right? What the heck are these people going to do? And now you have these massive corporations getting richer, 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 richer because their budgets are coming way down. They've cut the budget from this to this, and now they don't have to pay that much money, and all they have to do is have one guy plug in an AI prompt. They pay that guy 50 grand a year. Boom, it's done. It is truly insane the way that the world is going, and it's so incredibly unpredictable. I talked about this a little bit in one of my videos on my TikTok page this morning. The fact that algorithms are so incredibly unpredictable that they can just shadow ban your video. They're somehow sophisticated enough at this point to shadow ban your video, right? But then they're not going to give you a reason as to why it was shadow banned. You got to kind of figure that out for yourself. And if you submit an appeal, they're still not going to tell you. Most of the time, they won't even get back to you. Most of the time, they won't unshadow ban it because why would they? Everything is being done by AI at this point on the back end for the most part. You got to think about it. Millions of videos every day are being uploaded to every social media platform. YouTube is one of the few platforms where they still pump your content out for the most part, or at least partially, to your followers. These days on these other platforms, they don't even focus on that. They just focus on the virality, the quality, lighting, all that kind of stuff when it comes to the video. And for some reason, videos that are far worse quality will end up doing better because the algorithm just decided that day to push that video. It's all this crazy, it's to the point where I guarantee these companies don't even know what the hell their own algorithms are doing. It's probably just doing it on its own, and they're completely okay with that because they're making hand over fist money with these fucking social media platforms, and they've cut out so many people by just using algorithms that it's a money making machine, and they don't care. This is a whole fucking tangent. It's crazy. It's all over the place. I know there's no gameplay today. I'm sorry. I wish I wanted to do gameplay, but you know what? Critical inspired me to sit here and sit in front of the camera and do a raw video just like this because I do this to myself. I sit there and I talk myself through this shit on the couch. Why am I not going to just do it on camera, right? Talk you guys through this, what I'm thinking, because this is going to change the world forever. I mean, think about it. People's livelihoods are going to change so incredibly quickly. My own. I mean, at this point, I might have started this whole thing in content creation too late. It might be too late for me. I don't know. The world is going to flip upside down so incredibly quickly. I mean, it already is, but when that real flip comes with AGI, like artificial general intelligence, the world is going to turn upside down so quickly. Like overnight, it will be a whole new world. I listened to a podcast the other day on the Iced Coffee Hour, and there was a guy talking about how the world changed when the guys with the first tractor pulled up and plowed the first field. And all of these workers took them months to plow the field by hand. All of a sudden, that was done in 1-2 days, right, with a tractor. And now these people are sitting there going, what the heck are we going to do? Now, granted, they figured it out, and we probably will too. But it's so crazy to think how quickly lives are going to change. Like, this whole thing is going to become so weird and so different. I don't know what the world's going to look like, but I'm telling you right now, if you want to be in content creation, if this is something that you want to do, you want to put yourself out there, be authentic, show off your personal brand, whatever it is, and make an impact or a difference, the sooner you start is better than the later you start. You need to start yesterday. I mean, that's what it comes down to. It's going to be so difficult in a world of distrust and misinformation and shit being made by AI and not knowing the difference between AI and real. It's going to be really hard to make a name for yourself out there. I mean, I've been talking for too long already, but like all I can tell you is, if you want to do it, start it today and do it to the best of your ability and be natural and be yourself and try to get your name out there. That's all you can do because you're competing against so many different things, and every single day it gets harder and harder and harder for you to get your name out there. It's just, I mean, it's easier because you have social media for sure. Back in the day, it was word of mouth, but now, with all these different things that you're competing against, you could argue that it is probably harder. And just don't wait. That's all I can say. Life's too short. Don't wait. If you want to do something like this, put yourself out there, man. That's all I can say. So hopefully somebody watched this video all the way through. Thank you for watching. I know it's a different style video on this channel. I might do more videos like this. I don't know. You can let me know in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on this topic discussion, because I like discussing this shit. So, yeah. Until next time, until tomorrow. I guess I'll see you then. Sleep tight. Take care. Have a good night. I always say that. Peace.